Yoga with Adriene. I'm Adriene, and it's birthday today, so we made a little grounding yoga practice for you. These are my 5 favorite poses to do when I'm feeling like my overactive, crazy mind is getting the best of me. These are my 5 favorite yoga poses to bust out, to connect to the earth, and to ground and stabilize my chi or my energy, and of course, define what feels good. So hop on the mat and let's begin. Okay, so the first pose that we are going to do today is Sukhasana, the easy pose, or the pose of ease. So what we do is we sit down on the earth, and today would be a good day to maybe just sit right on the earth. If you need to sit up on a blanket or block, please do, but otherwise we'll just kind of plug in, feel the bony bones of your bum, say that 5 times, connect to the earth. And just find what feels good here. Maybe give yourself a little bit of space, so draw the ankles out of it. And then we'll just allow the hands to rest gently on the tops of the thighs or the knees. And for today, we're going to go ahead and go palms face down. Then take a moment here to breathe in deep, loop the shoulders forward, up and back, and then glide them on your exhale down the back body. And sit up nice and tall. And you can take your eyes off the video here for a moment, closing the eyelids, and just gently maybe rocking a little front to back. So depending on how much cushion is down there, no toxic thoughts. Just notice the sensations on the sit bones there. And then eventually see if you can come to a place of stillness where perhaps we align the head over the heart and the heart right over the dome of the pelvis. Now notice what has maybe happened to your shoulders as we were rocking front to back. And if you need to repeat that move of lifting the shoulders forward, up and back as you inhale, and then using the exhale to glide them down the back body, really tagging a little bit of weight in the elbows. Now for most of us, we're already wanting to move on to the next thing, or stop the video, or see how much longer we have of the video, and I just invite you here in our grounding practice to close your eyes and let your breath move in and out of the body. Inhaling in deeply. And then extending the exhale. Just notice what's going on in the neck. If you need to find a little movement in your head, yes or no, or small circles. But really feeling this heaviness in the lower body. Rounding down today with strong intentions to connect to the earth, to connect to the big picture. And allowing all the mind chatter and just the kind of busy energy of everyday life to just kind of quiet and slow down just for a couple more minutes. This is a practice, and if this is difficult for you, stick with it. Essentially, the ultimate grounding practice for me, and the ultimate birthday practice, which is today, is just about finding balance, just remembering or reminding myself that it's all about balance, baby. So just take this moment before we get up on our feet to ground down, to calm down. Notice if you're clenching or tightening anywhere in one buttock or the other, maybe in the forehead or the jaw. Just a couple more breaths here, practicing calming down, grounding down. Awesome, my friends. Now take one more deep breath in here. And then we'll slowly bat the eyelashes open, bring our focus, our attention back to the video. One more time, we'll loop the shoulders forward, up and back. And then on an exhale, glide the shoulder blades down the back body. Awesome. All right, so now we're going to transition to standing for a little mountain pose and volcano pose, wall combo. So come up to standing, and we will bring the feet together here. And we have an awesome video on 4-part equal standing. It's in the Silent Yoga series. If you have extra time today, you might go check this out because it's super yummy and kind of talks about a little awareness in the feet and building a strong base. And this is really the base for all standing poses, which we're going to do more of, but also really important just in terms of connecting to the earth, grounding down, down, down. Again, we don't normally say palm up to people who need grounding, right? Stability, we say calm down. So today is all about grounding, connecting to the earth. So just take a second to look down at your feet. And you might hate your feet, or you might be one of those people just like, I can't look. And just look down at your sweet feet and give them some love and some good energy. And then if you can, see what happens if you lift all 10 toes up towards your face. Then root down through the big toes, these big toe mounds. Then imagine a rubber band stretching over to press into the pinky toe mount. So this is great foot rehab here, really yummy for the feet. And then eventually we'll release all the toes down. You might slow it down, see if you can even put them down one at a time. Yogi toe action. And then make sure we're also sending awareness and energy to the backs of the heels. Notice I'm not walking out my legs here, already kind of cultivating this awareness up through my roots. Soft, malleable energy through the legs. I'm not locked. And imagine drawing energy up from the arches of the feet. We're taking it nice and slow today. So if you're feeling a little like, remember that this practice is all about kind of slowing down and grounding down. Really nice from the nervous system. We'll repeat this loop of the shoulders forward, up, and back, and we'll come into mountain pose. This time, go ahead and turn the palms toward the front. And then just notice what's going on with the tailbone. Is it kind of dipping out here, or can we scoop it up and in? And imagine the hip points maybe getting a little upward lift. And everyone lift your heart. Ground down through the feet. Tag a little weight through your fingertips. And then if you're feeling frisky, you might close your eyes and just notice where your center is today. If you're like, whoa, are you grounding? Are you cultivating that energy up through the center channel? Find your breath. Soften in the places that might be holding or clenching. Allow the weight of the shoulder blades to glide down, down, down. And on your next breath, nice and slow, we're going to spread the fingertips wide in celebration of life, in celebration of the earth, the mother, and we're going to reach all the way up towards the sky. Pinkies stay dialed in, tailbones stay scooping under, and we lift the heart here, volcano pose. No need to be all clenched up here. Give yourself some space. And then, I'm sorry, but I just can't help myself, right? We have like the whole world in our hands here. Very good. She's got the whole world. Stand nice and tall. Press into your heels. Take a couple deep breaths here. Close your eyes if you're feeling adventurous. Big breaths, y'all. And on your next exhale, we release back down, mountain pose, draw the palms together at the heart. Awesome. Alrighty, from your mountain pose, my friend, we're going to step the left foot back and the right foot forward, preparing for warrior two. The left toes turn in up towards the front left corner of your mat. The right toes go straight forward. We remember that energy we had pressing into the feet, lifting up, up, up in mountain pose. And this time we're going to sink deep into that front leg, coming into a nice warrior two. Front heel dissects the back arch, maybe you step it a little wider. In time, we work to get the underbelly of this thigh, the hamstring here, parallel to the earth, but you know what? If we're not there yet today, don't worry about that. It can be, it can be a little bit shorter as you prepare to go deeper and deeper with practice. So the fingertips reach out, we find this lift in the heart, we find that scoop in the tailbone, we charge the left inner thigh, and we find our breath. Pressing through all four corners of the feet, pull your pinkies back, maybe lean back a little bit into it, sink a little deeper if you feel comfortable, and breathe in and out through the nose. If you're feeling adventurous, you might close your eyes. Otherwise, you can take your gaze right out beyond the right fingertips. Spreading energy out through the fingertips, lifting up through the armpit chest. Warrior two is a great root chakra pose, so really connecting to that root chakra and breathing all the way down to that root as you inhale in. And then imagining the breath doing a little somersault down there and then coming all the way back up and out the nose. Couple more breaths. And slowly float the hands to the waistline. Turn the right toes in. Turn the left toes out. Inhale, press into your foundation. Scoop the tailbone under. Stand up nice and tall. And then exhale, find warrior two on the other side. Take one more breath. And then we'll use the exhale to float the palms back to the waistline. Turn the left toes in and catch our breath here. So we're going to go right into the next pose on this one because we're ready for it. So we're going to turn the right toes back out, left toes back in. Come back to your warrior two on the right side. Extended side angle, also really great for root chakra. We inhale in, lift the heart. Exhale, begin to tilt. Soften through the right elbow, bring it to the top of the right thigh. And then we're just going to do a little vinyasa with the left arm here. So we inhale, open towards the front of your mat, open up into extended side angle, and then exhale, around we go. Inhale, press into the outer edge of that back foot, open. And one more, here we go, inhale, opening the shoulder, opening the heart. And exhale back down. Awesome. Coming back up through center, take it to the other side, and we repeat. Use the video as a guide, but move with your own breath, your own rhythm here. Strong legs. After about 3, come back to center. And again, come to the superhero pose. Press into the feet. Lift your heart. All right, begin to walk the feet in now, all the way so the arches of the feet are together. Take a deep breath in, inhale, come to that volcano pose. Exhale, bend the knees. Just take a forward fold, just for the back body here. Nothing fancy. And then roll it up, again, soft knees. And this time, as you roll up, we're going to shift our weight to the left foot. And with a strong connection to our center and all this awareness grounding down to the left foot, I'm going to slowly peel the right knee up. Interlace the fingertips, catch your right knee, squeeze it up and in towards your heart. Loop the shoulders again like we've been doing. On an exhale, slide them down the back. Awesome. You can rotate this right foot here if it feels good. Point and flex the feet. Notice I'm lifting up through the heart, plugging down through the standing leg. Now, if you're new to yoga, you might just stay here working on balance. Once in a while, maybe releasing the fingertips from the squeeze, just so you can make sure that you're slowly but surely cultivating that strength and stability from the inside out. So this is a great place to practice. Otherwise, of course, we're going to move into our tree pose here. Press into that standing leg. Inhale in. Hold onto your hat, to your foundation. Then slide that right hand all the way down to the right ankle. Think up and over. Squeeze. Hug the left inner thigh in. And we either come to maybe this asana shape here. Top of the thigh rolling down as we press the left thigh into the right foot. Million and one other options, right? How many different kinds of trees have you seen in your life? So maybe it's here, maybe it's below the knee, maybe it's with the big toe on the earth. Maybe you use a wall or a chair here to practice tree pose. Now, whether you're practicing this on Earth Day or not, you know, what is, it's like the queen and the king of inspiration for grounding, for stability, roots is this tree. So just enjoy a little tree pose today, a little playtime in this Vrksasana. What you do with the hands is entirely up to you. I say do it with purpose, with energy. Maybe it's here, maybe it's here, maybe it's palms together at the heart. Remember that scooping of the tailbone in, my friends. And if you're feeling adventurous, you might reach the arms up. And if you're feeling super adventurous, you might try closing the eyes. Whoa. If you fall, no worries. We'll catch you and come right back in. Now, in your playtime, remember to connect back to that breath. And then again, if you fall, don't worry, smile. Be in the moment, nothing like a balancing pose to ground you in the present moment. But we're going to try to come back to this shape here of interlacing the fingertips, squeezing the right knee up. Press into your standing leg, lift your heart. And then on an exhale, with control, if you can, with grace, we release back to that mountain pose. Also, now I'm going to stop talking, and then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So you can use the visual to guide. Otherwise, you're on your own. We're going to do tree pose on the left side. Again, use the video as a guide if you're new to the practice. And try not to rush it, my friends. Here we go. Deepen your breath. Connect to that focus. And make your way out of it with control, with grace. Do your best. And we'll meet back in mountain pose. Awesome work. All right, my friends, so awesome work. You can keep these 5 grounding poses in your yoga tool belt. Return to this video whenever you feel like you could use just a little grounding and a little love. You know, we made this video for Earth Day, and one of the rules of yoga, the principles of yoga, is this idea of non-harming. So we bring that principle or that idea to the mat, of course, non-harming of the body as we move through the asana, non-harming of the spiritual self, with our thoughts and the way we think and speak. And it's Earth Day, so let's go ahead and take a second today to think about ways that we can either recommit or find a new way to practice non-harming to the earth. To me, that also falls under this whole idea of find what feels good. So let's all do our part and put our best foot forward. Have an awesome day. I'll see you next week. 3 yoga videos every Wednesday. Leave questions, comments below, or maybe some inspiration for Earth Day down below for myself and the others. And I'll see you next time. Take good care.
Hello, and thank you for stopping by. Only Pampers Cruisers 360 have a 360 I try to do yoga every morning, for up to 100% leak-free, and who knows where it leads me. Wild child. Pampers Cruisers in a while, I think I'm going to do wild and free. Yoga. My blood pressure before I do yoga, blood pressure after I do yoga and meditate. Doctor want to know. But thanks again for joining me. Seriously, I appreciate the company, and hope to see you later. Have a great day.